friend Sharon. I am going to be bringing you a tips video today. I've had several of you ask me questions. You've started receiving your new cling mount stamp sets and you have questions about what to do. And so I decided I needed to make a quick video to help you guys out. If you have any questions after the video, make sure you leave them in the comments below. Let me know what you're struggling with. Let me help. On today's video, we're going to be talking about the new cling stamp sets from Stampin' Up! And we're also going to talk about the differences between the other stamp sets. So cling stamp sets are red rubber. Then we have the photopolymer stamps that are clear. And then there is the clear mount stamp set. The clear mount also has labels that you can put on your stamps so that you know what you're stamping. However, we have struggled in the past with these labels not sticking to our blocks. So Stampin' Up! Came out with cling stamp sets. When I get questions from some of my stamping friends, such as yourself, about how to do something, I want to stop and make a video to help you. Because if you're going to struggle with something, somebody else might. So hopefully this video will help. So you can share this video with your friends if they're struggling with this. When you open up the cling mount stamp sets, there is some little pictures. So this picture shows the stamp and the label. And the second one shows taking the label, and there is a shiny side and a dull side. On the shiny side, if you'll just kind of crack that, you'll see that you can pull off the stickers or the protective sheet that is on there. So that's step number 2. Step number 3 is telling you to go ahead and pull those off. And then there's where you can see the image in step 4. And then on step 5, we have the stamp. So we're going to remove the stamp from the rubber. And I'm going to go ahead and do both of these or all of these since I have it out. I like to peel off the backing like this and keep this. If this stamp set had 20 little stamps, if I don't have one, when I go to put the set away, if one is missing, I can tell when I use this system. All right, so we have our rubber stamp, and on the back of the rubber stamp is another protective layer. We're going to peel that off. So let's see, where are we? That is step 6, so we're peeling off the label. Step 7 is we're going to take that stamp and we're going to carefully lay it on this sticker. This is sticky. It's a sticker. Do not peel off the sticker and try to put it on the stamp. You're going to make a mess. It'll be frustrating for you and you will not be happy. All right, so I'm going to try really hard not to put my head in the camera, but I am placing this stamp. I want to make sure I have it all. See how I'm holding it up in the air? All right, so then we're going to do this, and we're going to really make sure we get all the air bubbles out. And then we're going to peel this off. Now, this is sticky. This is sticky so that it will stick to our blocks, not coming off. In the past, with the clear mount stamps, I cannot tell you how many ways I tried. I used snail, I used chapstick, I used everything I could think of to keep that stamp on there. Well, now you don't have to worry about that anymore. Now, let's go ahead and finish up the rest of our set. Whoops, look what I forgot to do. See, I love it when I make mistakes because then y'all might too. You have to take off that backing. You have to. It won't stick. So you can't screw it up as I just proved, but you have to take it off. So there we go. We got our sticky again. And then we're going to take and put our stamp in here. Take off the backing. Let's do that first while we have this in our hand. Crack our little label. said, when I get messages from you guys about, you have a question about something, I like to try to go and solve it for you. So I did a little research on how long is this going to be sticky. Quite a while, like forever. It's part of the makeup of the label. So let's talk about how sticky it is. I recommend you not leaving it on the block, like for days on end. I've heard that it's not as hard to get off by some, but let's just don't even take a chance. I prefer on these cling mount stamps, which it's a good habit to get into, clean the stamp, put it away. Sometimes I'll leave the stamp out for a while because I'll get sidetracked with another project, but I've learned to just go ahead and take this off, put it away. Now, taking it off, you want to come up and lift like this. This is a big stamp. You want to peel it off like that. You don't want to grab and try to pull it. You might pull the rubber apart. We don't want to try that. But if this is just too sticky for you and you're just not liking it being so sticky, you can take and tap it just a little bit to your clothes and you can tell it's not as sticky anymore. I mean, it still sticks. It's still going to stick to my block, so we don't have a problem, but it's a lot easier to get off. See how easy that was? Over time, as you use these, just because, well, I live in Southern Arizona, so there's dust in the air. These are going to get dirty. How do you clean them, you ask yourself? You take them and you run them under water. Just water, tap water, and they'll be sticky all over again. All right, I sure hope that these tips help you. If you have any struggles with these stamps, you can reach out to me, ask your questions, but I'm happy that I don't have to worry about my stamp falling off the block ever again. We did talk about photopolymer. Photopolymer stamps have never had a problem sticking. They don't have a label. They are just, let's just open this up. If you're new to Stampin' Up! Products, you may not have seen these yet. Stampin' Up! Is one of the largest producers of the photopolymer stamps. So the photopolymer stamps, let's just put one on, peel off that. They don't have a problem coming off. You can see through them when you're stamping. It's great. They're just different. Well, since we're talking about that, if you're going to be stamping with photopolymer and you stamp straight on something hard, you're not going to be happy with the image. I recommend that you have like the paper piercing mat. It's a foam mat. You can just stamp and that gives you that cushion that comes built in to the red rubber type of stamps. Okay, guys, hope this helps you. If not, let me know. I sure hope this video helped you guys. And if you need anything at all, just let me know. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd be honored to be your demonstrator. You can find my website in the link below in the description box. And happy stamping, y'all.